before or after being president. They're not going to do that, but they could do that in theory. What they really could do, Jeff, is impeachment. That's what the framers of the Constitution had created for these scenario, or for a scenario of wrongdoing. And you would have impeachment, then you go to removal in the Senate, and then he's just a normal person, and you can charge him with any crimes whatsoever. Here's the weird quirk, Jeff, and everyone else. Donald Trump could be charged and convicted in federal court of crimes. He'd still be president because he's not removed from office. It's not an automatic removal from office if you're convicted of a felony. You need the impeachment. I'm just hoping then, if he's convicted beyond a reasonable doubt, that even Republicans in the Senate, because you need 2/3 to remove him, would say, well, clearly he's got to be removed, or he would resign at that point. But Trump would never resign. He would force the Republicans.
May I ask
one
last hypothetical?
Go ahead.
So if he were to do something that worked for his base and for constituencies that are Democrats, there's possible he could work out a deal that he does pass that law because he gives a bunch of Democrats what they want and a bunch of Republicans what they want, and then he saves him because he has enough of Congress on his side.
Anything's possible, Jeff. I mean, I can't tell you that's absolutely not going to happen. It's politics. If some, weird things can happen, strange bedfellows, all of that, sure, something could happen. I don't see it happening, but maybe there's something in there for everyone. And Trump says, I will sign this law if it says that you can indict a sitting president. And in his mind thinking, even if they indict me and they convict me, they won't get 2/3 of the Senate to remove me. The Constitution says a president will be impeached as shall, use the term shall be impeached for bribery, treason, or high crimes and misdemeanor. So if he's convicted of bribery, I think that gives no chance for the Senate to have any wiggle room. They've got to remove him. Or treason, but that's really hard. We have to be at war. So if they convict him of some bribery charge, he'd have to be removed. Barring that, I have no idea. Look at these senators. They're literally making excuses. I mean, you have Rand Paul saying, if he's prosecuted, we make America like a banana republic. And countless other senators going, I don't want to hear about it, or there's not enough there, or what about the Russian collusion? I thought that's what this was about. It's remarkable they are so afraid of the Trump base that they won't criticize Donald Trump. Some are being responsible. To me, a responsible answer is, look, there's an ongoing investigation. I'm not going to comment now until it's over. That's a responsible comment. I would have no problem. It's the Republicans defending him that are just ridiculous. Just let the investigation go. That's the correct answer right now. Jeff, anything else?
Yeah.
I hope I answered your question.
Yeah, it did. And then the last thing I was just wondering, food for thought, you don't have to answer it. Worst case scenario, he is convicted, he's guilty. What kind of jail could be for the president and all Secret Service, and what kind of cost would that be?
That's an interesting point.
That would make sense.
Jeff, no one's actually brought that up ever. That is so interesting, because a president and even a former president gets Secret Service for life. So does that mean in prison, Trump would be guarded by our Secret Service? And you're absolutely right. I think he would be. Unless he would forfeit that because of being impeached, if he's impeached. But if he resigns, so then he goes to lunch in the prison and there's like 10 Secret Service guys around because everyone's going to want to beat up the Trump in prison. I mean, it's the president. I imagine you can move up in your gang or something. That's really a good point. Jeff, in my heart, I think that if he is convicted of a crime, if Mike Pence is still president, if Pence is president at that time, I think he pardons him, to be honest with you. I think as a practical matter, that's what I think would happen. I'm not positive, but I think that's what would happen because it makes Pence a hero in the eyes of the GOP base who love Trump, like a cult extremist leader. But Jeff, you're absolutely right. No one's even said that before. I think it's really insightful. What happens if he's convicted? He goes to jail and we have to pay, taxpayers have to pay for his Secret Service protection. You're right. I don't know what else you do. Maybe they can build a Trump family, Trump organization. Good point, Jeff, though. I like that. I'm going to put that in an article somewhere. Good idea.
All right.
Thanks, Jeff. All right, let's take a quick call. We'll take a quick break. Come right back. Take more calls. Really good point by Jeff. 866-997-4748. Look, it's time the media start calling out Trump's false statements for what they are. Lies. Trump's a liar. And by the looks of it, he's lying every day and twice on Sundays.
The Dean Obeidallah Show.